Come back. Hold on. Let me read this. I'm sorry. I'm a little late here, Joy. Computer systems in cars, the new normal. Advanced tech. It's awesome, but it breaks. Go to carshield.com. Code HERD 10% off or call 800-CAR-6000. I haven't even touched some of my prep today. I have so much good stuff, but I got to get the Joy. I am behind. I want to talk more about the Chicago Bulls. I did an opening rant today, and people are responding to it. Rich Kleiman responded to it. It's the best team I've ever seen and the most popular, beloved American sports team I've ever seen. I'm not counting like a Miracle on Ice wins. You can't count them. That's a patriotic thing that nobody can ever compete with. The team that won the gold, Miracle on Ice, okay, let's just take them out of the galaxy. It's like saying the sun. Take the sun out. That star is just heating everything. Without the sun, we're all kaput. Let's now compare us to Jupiter and Mars, okay? Just get the sun, the world's biggest star, out. You can't. It just clogs up everything, gives me a suntan. I get burnt by it. No counting Miracle on Ice. That doesn't count. That's wrapped in the flag. I'm talking professional American sports teams. Jordan Bulls, most popular ever. But I want to get back to it in a second, but first, Joy with the news.
No.
Turn on the news.
This is the Herdline News.
So a little more news on your favorite guy. Tua has been making a lot of progress with his hip surgery last November. And only a few weeks away from the draft, Tua's agent says he is fully cleared and ready to compete without any restrictions.
I like to hear that.
Doctor also said he is very pleased with Tua's progress over the last few months, and he thinks Tua has done extremely well in his recovery.
Young people heal much faster than old people, so his body is healing very quickly. I'm old. I fell on my head like 2 weeks ago, Joy. If you look at the screen, you can't even see my big scar. And I'm old. Can you imagine?
I told you it was going to heal.
It
Are
heals.
you putting the cream on it?
Yeah, I put cream on it like 4 times a day and walk around with a big splotchy thing on my forehead around the house, and the cat licks it off. I mean, the cat's just fascinated, staring at my forehead. But the point being is young people heal fast, so he's in good shape. My cat just stares at me.
Your cat licks your forehead?
My cat's weird. She's the size of a small dog. She's overweight.
She's a chubby little cat. Okay, so, but do you want Tua to go somewhere where he has to start right away? Because I would prefer Tua to go somewhere, even if he's recovering fully. I'd like him to go somewhere where he can sit for a year.
Well, the problem
I think that
is
would be best for him.
He's so good. If he goes to Miami, he's going to start because he's that good.
Right.
I think he's too good to sit. If Kyler Murray,
what if he goes to the Chargers?
I think he's too good to sit. I think you're going to see him in camp for 2 weeks and go, all right, we got to. That's nothing against Tyrod Taylor, but I think Tua was the best high school quarterback in the country. He was the best college quarterback until he got hurt, and I think he's Drew Brees. I think, I don't know. I'll just wait and see, but I think he's going to get into somebody's camp, and after about 6 or 7 practices, you're going to be looking at him going, okay, he's way better than everybody else here.
Well, also uniquely with the Chargers, which is a problem I don't necessarily think they have in Miami, because I do think they would want him to start over Ryan Fitzpatrick, but with the Chargers, we know they need a big splash. So having Tua in camp, they're going to want to get him out there right away. So everyone has an opinion on Tom Brady's decision to leave the Patriots for the Bucs, and former quarterback Boomer Esiason wishes Brady would have stuck it out in New England.
I was disappointed when I heard the news because I wanted Tom to end the Patriot, and that's probably pretty selfish of me to think that way, but when you think of iconic players, iconic franchises, and the greatest of all time, you'd like to see him run it all the way out, through the end, no matter how long it took, no matter how bad he might have played, whatever the situation may have been. I would have loved to have seen him finish his career that way. I would just always tell him that the grass isn't greener elsewhere, and he'll find out pretty quickly how things are different from one franchise to another. And while I do love, Bruce Arians, and I think he would be a fun guy to play for, being a fun guy to play for and winning a Super Bowl are two different things.
Yeah, that is going to be interesting because Arians is cocktails at 5:30. He's fun.
You're not out on fun.
No, I'm kind of intense.
You were on the other side of the Eagles, we win the fun way type of thing.
I'm not a huge fun guy. That's fair to say?
I'm a fun guy, but I think fun is reserved for after you win.
Yeah.
But that's why I like this situation for Brady. What else does Brady have to prove in his career? He's the greatest of all time. He has 6 championships, MVPs, records.
That's
He's
fair.
done everything he needs to do.
Right.
Can he have a little fun in his couple years
that's
left
fair.
in the league?
I get
and they're not going to be terrible. So what's the measure of success? Whenever I start something or get into something, I want to know, how do we measure success for this? Is it that we make a lot of money? Is it that we win a championship? Is it that we get a bunch of ratings? Is we get certain numbers? Like, how do you measure success? So to me, measuring success for Brady in Tampa Bay is him getting to the playoffs. He doesn't even have to win a playoff game, to me, for that to be, for this move for him to have been successful.
If he's productive and gets him into the playoffs,
yes,
I'd be like, win. Awesome. That's a great way to go. He wanted to play for 2 more years. Listen, if he's good for the league, it's fun, he's productive, and he gets a wild card back-to-back years, I'm like, awesome. Awesome.
No, that is the measure of success for me, for Brady. And if he does beyond that, great. But he doesn't need to win a Super Bowl in order for this move to be successful. And that's coming from somebody who really believes you need to win championships every year. So the NBA is launching a players-only NBA 2K tournament. Kevin Durant will headline a group of 16 players participating in the tournament, which is set to begin Friday on ESPN. According to Chris Haynes, the entire event will take place over 10 days. So it's Kevin Durant, Derrick Jones Jr., you have Trae Young, Hassan Whiteside, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Andre Drummond, DeAndre Ayton, Montrezl Harrell, Zach LaVine. So lots of players in it. They were seeded by their NBA 2K rating, followed by their tenure in the league. So actually, this is what a lot of networks are doing. Our network just did that. It's the second ever NASCAR iRacing event.
Yeah.
Had scored 1.3 million viewers across Fox and FS1, which was...
NBA's got stars. People are going to sit and watch stars play video games. They will. Absolutely they will.
Well, we're starved for sports content.
Yes.
And it's been 2K and Madden. We had a Madden tournament on air the other day. It was really fun. And it gets intense. So this is fun. We're all looking for, different ways to consume sports and see our favorite athletes. So I like that.
Joy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Line.
Matt Miller, Bleacher Report. NFL draft writers got a couple of gems. Tua's been cleared. He's a great listen. Urban Meyer next year. We got so much stuff. I don't understand shows that are struggling to fill space. I got so much stuff here I haven't even gotten to. I got half of tomorrow's show. Got to dig a little deep, baby. Bill Simmons tomorrow, for as long as we feel like it. Cocktails and tuxedos may be included. Matt Miller next.